our sponsors, Sony, Intel, and G-Skill. And up at the top of the map, winning our last game with a good display of control and locking down his opponent, he is
GSL Clide.
It was a lockdown. Not the spell lockdown from Starcraft 1.
Nope.
Just a metaphorical lockdown.
That was a cool spell.
Yeah, it was. I hated it. Made my carriers not be able to do anything. All right. And the bottom left, we have our Blue Terran needs to win this game. To win the series, he is
MMA.
Now, Mech is so good on this map. I cannot imagine MMA going for bio again.
Yeah, we'll see. MMA is the type of player that can do a lot of things. Not known for his meching in TVT, though. Known more for his bio and marine tank. And that's a lot more common with the Slayers Terrans, I think, than on other teams. So he's probably going to go, I would guess, marine tank on this map.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean...
It's kind of more in his comfort zone.
When I say mech, I mean not necessarily pure mech, but yeah, at least getting tanks with his army. Last game, he just didn't have any tanks at all with his army.
Yeah. We've seen some players kind of go a combination of the two, trying to go biomech, you know, with Marine Marauder and some tanks as sort of a backbone to that. But it's interesting. Command Center first, again from Clide.
Yep, same build as last time, building that Command Center within his base, so that's a little bit protected as well.
Gas first from MMA, so there's a good chance we could see some Cloaked Banshees here, and those might be a bit of a problem for TSL Clide, because he is going to only have, most likely, some pretty unupgraded Marines when those Cloaked Banshees roll in there.
Yep. Now, yeah, he's just getting the gas before he's getting his Command Center, and there goes the Tech Lab going down. And I wonder if he's going to follow up with a Reaper, maybe. He did that in Game 2.
He certainly could. Now, MMA is going to want to try and do a little bit of damage with that Reaper, and I think he's going to be able to, too. Clyde's only going to have like one Marine out by the time it gets there, maybe one or two.
Oh, that's kind of funny. MMA sending a Marine all over the place to check for proxy racks. Does not want to get caught by any cheese in this game.
It's a good idea. Clyde's got a lot of builds, man. He's got a little bit of that cheese in there. He's got a little cheese in the refrigerator. He likes to open it up, cut off a slice every once in a while.
And
on his crackers. I'm going to get some of that after cast
That
today,
sounds
man.
good, actually,
Cheese and
man.
crackers.
You just made me so hungry.
Oh, some nice aged cheddar.
MMA is actually not getting a Reaper. He's actually going for a very fast stim, similar to what we saw Clide do
I see. Okay.
before.
Interesting. No Reaper at all, even, so, yeah.
Now, this is what, in this situation, when Clide, on dual site, Clide went for this kind of early stim, and it was shut down by the fast Banshees. He had to kind of bring his forces back to deal with the Banshees, so he couldn't really make use of his timing attack. And we might see the same thing, same sort of build from MMA here, but Clide does not appear to be moving towards Banshees at this point. Of course, he does have a factory, but
I think he actually is. I'm gonna straight up disagree with you, Moltrap.
No. You're right. Now that I look at it, he's getting his second gas, which I didn't see before, and his factory is on the way. So you're right.
We might see the mirror opposite strategies. Yeah, could be interesting. He could be going for something completely different as well. But I'm gonna throw my chips in with the Banshees, man. I didn't do any gambling this last weekend. I don't really.
No?
Don't really gamble. Not a gambling man. Not in real life. In StarCraft, I do it all the time. That's why I lose a lot.
You have to gamble in StarCraft.
To a certain extent, yeah, you do. You do have to roll the dice every once in a while. Take a chance. SCV certainly rolling the dice there by trying to get past two Marines.
This is interesting. MMA, ooh. MMA put a bunker at the front of his base. Clide scouted the bunker, and he cancels the bunker. Clyde thinks he's getting an expansion up, and he's actually going for quintuple production off of his barracks right now. Mass Marines with stim about to complete.
Oh, man, that was so smart by MMA to fake Clide out with that bunker. Oh, and he's pulling all of his SCVs too. MMA going for the kill move. Oh, man. MMA, what a brilliant opening, but is it going to work? Clide still has the bunker. So this may, I don't know, man. I don't know if this is going to work for MMA.
Well, he does have two Marauders along with his force.
Oh, that CVC's the Marines.
Oh, he's going to be able to prepare now.
Oh, I'm like bouncing up and down on my chair right now.
Oh, no. Clide sends his SCVs away from his bunker. Why did he do that?
Because MMA pulled his SCVs back so Clide didn't see it. No siege mode yet. Here come all the SCVs.
He stims up. He's going straight for the bunker.
It's going to get broken so fast. MMA might win the game right here.
MMA might win this series and go to the semifinals right here. He's in Clyde's base. Clyde has almost no response for this. He has a single siege take. A Banshee's on the way. Can he kill enough Marines? No. SCV's going in to attack the Marines. MMA cycling back his units. Stagger stepping back.
Oh no.
Taking out so many SCVs in the process, but his Marines finally go down.
Those tanks, man. That tank really helped. The second one coming out helped a lot. Both players sacrificing a lot of SCVs. Give us the count, Moltrap.
It is 11 harvesters to 11 harvesters right now. Both players losing so much in that attack that it actually evened out. Clide with a little bit of a tech advantage, though. He has 3 tanks out.
Very true. So this Banshee, it doesn't have cloak.
And, of course, the major thing here as well is Clide has a second orbital in his main.
That's
so he's going to be able to drop extra mules and double produce SCVs to really catch up.
MMA has a second command center too, but I don't know if is it an orbital yet. I didn't see. It's down the bottom right part of his base.
No, those are
those are 2 barracks. They look like
I thought
they look like an orbital on my minimap.
I had to double check before.
Dope. MMA faking me out.
The minimap fooled you.
So MMA is just so good at hiding things from people.
Well, Clide does have a Banshee out now, and this could be pretty devastating because MMA's army is out in the middle of the map. So Clide goes all the way around. Instead of he goes in and he shows it to those Marines.
He's got to be careful. That Banshee is going to be integral in getting the lead in this game. Look at how many Marines he's killed, though.
Well, it looks like what he's going to try and do is go for a bit of a timing. He's going for the Marines instead of the SCVs.
It's a good idea. Bit
MMA
by bit again.
He knows he can't stand up to that Banshee. He's got to move in. He's going for one last final attack move, and I don't think this is going to work.
Well, if at first your all-in doesn't succeed, then all you do is all-in again.
That's right.
And yeah, Clide, does he have siege mode yet?
He does not have siege mode even started. So if he did, then MMA would just he could leave the game right now.
All right, the Banshees are going to be like, SCVs, and they'll be like, Marines and Marauders. And here we go.
Clide bringing his SCVs in, and his SCVs get to the front beforehand.
Oh, the meat grinder. And MMA didn't pull all of his SCVs here, only a few of them. So we'll have to see if this is enough. I don't think it is. No way.
SCVs,
that might be it.
Can't kill the tanks.
What is the SCV count right now? GG.
And GG.
Yep. They were both even on SCVs again, but MMA knew that Clide had that big tech advantage, knew the game was over, and Clide kind of given a little nicely gift-wrapped win by Slayers MMA.
Yep.
MMA did a nice job trying to hide that from Clide.
Clide is really stressed out there. Yeah, he's happy, but he's also really relieved.
MMA's like, I don't get to nap yet. Oh.
That all-in almost took him out in the first wave. It was very close.
If Clide had not had that tank, things would have gone very, very differently. MMA would have been a winner. Clide would have been not a winner. But we are going on to Game 5. Game number 5. Yeah. Ace matching it up here at the GSL Code S. Wow. Thanks for joining us again. Hope you guys are enjoying the game. It's been a pretty interesting TVT. I got to say, I do like TVT, though, so I am absolutely biased towards that matchup. You can put it in my Wikipedia description. Loves TVT and is biased. And sorry. It's okay. A very fun map for TVT is Zelnaga Fortress, which is going to be game number 5. It's all coming down to this. For a minute there, I was like, oh, man, MMA's just going to steamroll Clide. It looked like it, didn't it? It looked like it, so that's not happening. We're going to go to Game 5. Come back in 5 minutes for Game number 5 with Doa and Moltrap here at the GSL Code S. See you in a